You know, some organizations, the executive committee decides who's the Toastmaster. And other ones, I guess, can sort of take a vote. There's no quick and easy form. So, in my opinion, under remarks, I would just put in, I think Jessica's decided that she wants to get feedback from the membership. So, under remarks, the person you nominate, I would just sort of list why you nominated them. I'm disqualified, obviously, because I'm the area governor. I'm the one that sort of has to make a decision in the area who I'm going to send on up to Al Reesburg. And I don't really know if we get an area award. For sure you get a club award. And Jessica will decide that. That'd be my preference, would be to have Jessica decide who should get the club award rather than me. And then I will compare what I get from, I know Chamber 2 is doing it, I'm assuming Chamber 1's doing it. I'm not sure if Lunch Bunch or Winnow is doing it or not. I think by May 10th, I have to send something to Al Reesburg. So if you have any questions about all those stuff you've been getting from Jeremy that, you know, was initially from me. Again, I just put down under remarks why you think that person is, because you don't know if they got a CTM, you don't know what kind of awards they've got. So just put down why you think that person deserves Toastmaster of the Year for this club. Think that covered everything? Mm-hmm. There's no questions. Okay, the other thing I would like to mention would be, actually that was first, the Speechcraft. 3 were signed up. So I was sort of interesting. You go there, I think only 1 person came that I've actually signed up, but 4 had signed up within the last 3 days that we didn't have a record of. So I think we have the potential of eventually getting 7, but for sure there's 5 right now participating in the Speechcraft. Terry Reagan and Ellen Lentz are coordinating that. Terry presented last week, Ellen will this week. I'd say send either one an email if you're interested in participating. I coordinated that last spring. That's one of the reasons why I was able to get gold, because you got to do something like that to get your ATM gold. Coordinate a program like that. Also think about whether or not anybody in this room would ever like to become area governor. I would highly recommend it. You'll learn a lot. It's been a great experience. I've absolutely loved it. I'm going to miss it when I'm done. And I know there's people that are interested. I'd say either this year, next year, whatever. All you need to do is just tell your area governor, or some area governor, it doesn't have to be me, Bob or John, that you're really interested in being an area governor. You can tell Al Reesburg, division governor. So again, I would encourage anybody, you know, there's no special qualifications. There are people with, I don't know if you need a CTM or not, but I would guess you probably don't. But yeah, if there's 4 or 5, they're probably going to pick the people that have the more advanced degrees, because it's another requirement to get your DTM to have served as area governor. And my next speech will be my dream of Toastmasters, which hopefully will take me through my DTM. I'll sort of say that as a surprise. I read an article. If Jessica's read the magazine, I'm sure she knows what I'm thinking. Because there's an article about a project that took place in Atlanta that I would like to do here. So, County Fair, we got another group participating in that, and that is Chamber 2. So we're 2-4. It's not a for sure, but the president tells me he thinks it's a for sure. They're going to discuss it on April 20th at the board meeting. We're going to participate in that. And I've got pretty strong assurance from 2 people on the board. Actually, I think 3. They're pretty, leaning towards doing it. But I'm thinking that's pretty much for sure. My goal is to get a minimum of 6. We get a minimum of 6, that means $25 a group. It's pretty reasonable for all the PR right now. The last thing, last year we gave Chris Michaud arranged a real nice wine thing. I've been negligent. I've learned from my local liquor store, if you want to get wine, You gotta let them know about, 2-3 months in advance before they get approval. I would be glad to get that if the group wanted to spend some money. I have a couple ideas. I've been reading the Kathy Worcester book on Highway 61. I could probably get that at Barnes and Noble's through their internet thing, or maybe Jeremy, you can actually do it online for something like 16, 17, 18 bucks. When I go to Barnes and Noble, I always just tell them to order me the book. I don't like to do things online, but books are a lot cheaper that way. I don't know what CDs are, but books are a lot cheaper. All you gotta do is wait a week and it comes to your door. I think it's the internet's charge plus shipping, which is like $2 or $3.
Yep.
And I suppose you'd have to pay that whether you order that online or not. So, we need to have something by the 24th of April, if our group decides to donate. I think we've gotten incredible leadership this year from the district. Sure, I'm a little bit biased, being done very good, but I think Joe and Watson has really reached out and had a direct impact on clubs with the President's Training. I've been extremely pleased with your leadership. But I would be hard put to think of anything critical about Joe.
Okay.
She's done a tremendous job. So, did I cover everything, Josie?
Yep, we'll put some ideas together and maybe we can vote on it next week.
Okay, very good. So I'll turn the program back to our Toastmaster.